My name is Laura McDonnell. I've lost 3 people to suicide: a former partner, a friend, and an extended family member. Obviously, there's varying degrees of closeness with those relationships. The first person I lost was the closest, and that hit me the hardest. I had a really hard time dealing with the grief at the time. I was away from home. I was dealing with it on my own. And I wasn't dealing with it very well. I was really overwhelmed with guilt in relation to that. I had a great network of friends and family who were willing to give me support, but I guess my issue is that I'm not great at asking for it or admitting when I might need a bit more support. So I muddled along and struggled for a bit. And I got myself into a really dark place, actually, and I ended up getting to the point where I got in contact with a suicide helpline. Now, I don't think I'd ever intention of doing anything, but I did need someone to listen, someone who didn't know me, an anonymous listener, and they helped me sort of get some perspective and alleviate some of the guilt that I'd felt at the time. However, I didn't deal with it fully at the time, and it was about 5 years later that I came to the realisation I really hadn't dealt with it properly at the time. And to really get over it, or to help me live alongside those feelings, I spoke with a private counsellor. So I'd found someone not in my locale, someone that wouldn't know anybody I knew, because again, I still felt a little bit embarrassed about my feelings, and a bit self-indulgent, really, that I was still feeling this way after 5 years. So it was an uncomfortable experience for me. I'm not used to sharing my feelings or sharing what I thought at the time was weaknesses, and that I still felt shaky when thinking about the person. But it was the most beneficial thing that I'd ever done. They helped me sort of talk through the guilt that was still there, and some anger as well about it.